remember my very first job in high school. I used to work at Balo. Man, I used to get that chump change, didn't know what to do. Spend it on myself and act a fool for real. Man, I end up saving up something and coming across this car, a for sale by owner. We end up negotiating, coming up with some payment arrangements. And the last and final week of my last payment, Knights of Columbus had this party. Man, I was in a real life dilemma. Should I hit the mall and ball all day? And I did. Boy, I hit the mall, man, got something, man, hit the club. Man, look, man, and they were blowing my phone up to make that last payment. Boy, I didn't know what to do. I ain't understand my needs over my wants. You're all welcome. You're more than welcome.
To the Project Porch.
Listen, I'm struggling. I'm struggling to try to understand my needs over my wants too. My brother ended up dropping that new drop. I said, ooh, gotta go and get it, man. Shout out to my brother over there at the Genius Club, Reg, man. Look, welcome. Welcome to the Project Porch. You already know, man. Tell a friend, tell a friend. Ooh, time is ticking. We ain't getting no younger. Ain't no such thing as rewinding back the clock. And I feel like, you know what? I've gained enough experience in life to shed my understanding on the difference from needs over our wants. And it's the simplest, like literally the simplest, yet most powerful lessons in financial literacy. So I want to try to go into depth and break down the needs and wants, what they really are, why they matter, and knowing the difference, how it can help us make better choices with that money, with that loot, with that dough. You know, I mean, you've heard the saying, stick to the basics. And our needs is pretty much our basics. A roof over our head, food, clothing, transportation. Think of it as the essential needs to survival. You know, what has happened, we've gotten so far away from the basics where we've compromised our finances because we don't understand the difference between needs over our wants. What are your wants? You know, you gotta have that understanding. What are wants anyway? You know, wants are just those things that make life more enjoyable, man, but they are not necessary for survival. I'm like the ideal example of chasing your wants. Man, shoot. Car payment, mall. Car payment, mall. Mall, hit the mall and ball all day. Hey, man, look, it's super. I can't stress it enough, bro. It's super important. It's super important in understanding and identifying your needs over your wants. A lot of us are coming from a certain background where education hit that ceiling, and we tend to spend more money on the things we want, and all of a sudden that stomach get to growling and you ain't got no more money to eat. And now you in stomach debt and financial debt. So shoot, you ain't got nothing left over for your essentials. This is why understanding needs over wants matter. Once we start understanding and recognizing the difference, we can start building strong money habits. It takes motivation and practice to put your needs over your wants. It starts now with building a strong foundation for better financial habits that'll last a lifetime. I mean, it's super easy to fall short of the pleasures and the wants of right now. And I be having to deal with myself like, who are you to tell somebody they needs and wants when you done went out and bought that Genius Club? And I be having to check myself. Hold up. This ain't falling short, baby. This here falling in line. This genius. They better check it. You know what I mean? But I do encourage, keep them separated. Your needs and your wants. And how I go about doing it, I think about questions like, do I need it to live? Or is it something that's just nice to have? If I don't buy it, will my life be negatively impacted, or will I be okay? Or just say forget it all and hit the mall and ball all day? It won't hurt. It will not hurt you to ask yourself these questions. Take care of your needs first. Look around, make sure all of your essentials are covered, like your food, transportation, and whatever else your costs are. You may set financial goals for yourself. Then after, it won't hurt you, to splurge on yourself a little bit, like go cop that doll. Ain't it comfortable? Great choice. So, budget wisely. I can't stress it enough. Budget wisely. In fact, go about it with the 3-category method. The 50-30-20 rule. Allocate 50% of your earnings, the money you bring in, the money you make, towards your needs. 30% towards your wants. And 20% towards your debts or your saving. As corny as this may sound, make a list. Write down exactly what you're trying to buy and label each item needs, wants. And if it's something you really want, set goals. Save up over time instead of just impulsively spending. If you have to use cash instead of relying on credit, use the cash. And once that cash is out. You're done spending. Now, recognizing your needs over your want, it's not about not having fun. It's about making sure you're set now and for your future. Trust me, when you're prudent with your money, you're setting yourself up for a life with more options, more freedom, and less stress. And don't be afraid, man. Consider them questions the next time you're about to buy something and make a decision the future you will be happy with. My check engine light just came on. I'ma whip it still. $1 and a dream, and I'm behind on bills. From the mud the most. I'm talking about for real. Man, y'all like, comment, subscribe. Hey, Reg. Look, man, this thing comfortable for real, bro. Hey, man, welcome to the Project Porch.